video, I want to show you how you could use graphic organizers that are in a PDF form and use them onto the iPad, as opposed to trying to convert them into a Word document, because as you saw, Word documents don't always mesh well with the iPad. It may be easier to use a PDF with a PDF annotation app. So if we select the three dots next to the vocab sheets, and again, this vocab sheet is just the Word document and I resaved it as a PDF. So if I select that and open in, select open in again, we're going to use Claro PDF today. There's plenty of PDF annotation apps out there. Another really great one is called iAnnotate. iAnnotate runs about $9.99, where the Claro PDF that I'm going to show you runs anywhere depending on the day. It can run anywhere from $2.99 to 99 cents. There are other ones too. A lot as I'm scrolling through here, you're probably seeing some other PDF annotators. The reason I like the Claro PDF and the iAnnotate though is I feel like you have a lot more features and flexibility with what you can do with it, as far as importing, exporting, and just how you annotate it. So let's open it up into Claro PDF. So if I hold my finger down, I can select the T for text and I can add in document. I just slide it in. I'll do it again. My definition, mobile devices, blah, 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 blah. Again, I'll just slide it into my document. You can also add a picture directly. So if the student has gone out and onto Google Images or used the camera itself to get a picture of what that symbol might look like, you can select the image picture and either take a picture directly with the camera, or you can go to the photo library if you have a picture already in there. Select the camera roll. I do not think that I have an iPad picture in here. Oh, here we go. iPads for all. I can select use. I'll just do a low quality. I don't need to be real large. So when I select this, I can drag it down, make it a little smaller, and drag it in and put it in the document. If the student struggles with being able to type, you can also, if you have a third generation iPad or more, you can select text, and then you could use the microphone with the built-in dictation. Select that. The predicted meaning for an iPad is ... And they can save it like that and put it in. The other option you have for students using this Claro PDF, for students who really struggle with keyboarding, maybe their speech is not that great for voice dictation, but if you listen to them, you can tell what they're saying, but maybe it's not good enough for voice recognition to pick up. If you hold your finger down, you also get this, what looks like a little microphone. So if I select that, I can then do a recording. Whoops. Try that again. Let me get rid of that. My apologies. Hold it down, hit the recording button. The predicted meaning for an iPad is ... If I select it again, I hit finish recording. Now, the predicted meaning for an iPad is ... And so you could add a voice file into there. And then when you're finished completing it, if you go up to the box with the arrow pointing into the box, that allows you actually to save it to Dropbox or to Google Drive. So if we're continuing with the theme of using Google Drive for importing and exporting text for a student, we can do save to Google Drive, save as a PDF, and we can name it. I'm going to name it vocab, and then just put the date, so 9-24-15, and hit save. And you'll see that it's uploading it to Google Drive, and it'll tell you that Google Drive has saved it. We'll click OK. Now if we go back to Google Drive, let me see where we have, here we go. Back into Google Drive. It's not going to put it right back into that Ridley folder. That's the only kind of downside to it. So we're probably going to have to look for it. It should be in alphabetical order. I will tell you sometimes, oh good, it did pop up. Sometimes it does take a couple of minutes to sync, but here we go. So I'll select it, and there it is. Now the one thing with saving it back to Google Drive is that if you are adding voice files, the voice files don't carry over. So if you have a student who's using voice files, we may have to export it in a little bit of a different way, but I can also show you how to do that if that's an option. Let me select that. Now, if I want to keep this in my folder I had it in, I would just select those three dots again, move, and then put it into the folder where I want to move it to here. Okay, so let's go back to Claro PDF for a second. So just a couple other features to keep in mind with Claro PDF is it does have
picture symbol synonym definition, in my own words. Word predicted meaning. Picture symbol synonym. Definition, in my own word.
So what it's reading right now is it was just reading the text. So this particular is not a good example because of how it's formatted. However, if I select this word and I hit speak.
Word.
So if a student struggles with reading and they don't know what to put in here, they can select it and hit speak.
Predicted meaning.
So they can do that within there. This play button down at the bottom with the text-to-speech is a little bit better if it's a PDF article that you have in here and you want them to annotate the PDF article. It will read the text as it goes along. This is broken up into chunks of text, and I think it's just not picking it up. However, they can use the text-to-speech by holding their finger down and selecting it. A couple other things that's nice about this Claro PDF, some features they have, is what if you come in and for whatever reason you forgot about converting it to a PDF. So you have a piece of paper that is a graphic organizer and you were out sick the day before, or some days the days just get really busy and maybe you forgot to save it as a PDF. If you go to the folder at the top, you have the option of photo to PDF. So what's nice about that is if I select photo to PDF, it'll say, do you want to take the picture right then and there? So I can select from the camera, take a picture, or if it's in your camera roll. So I had taken a picture previous to this. I took this picture right here. I'm going to name it, I think it's a persuasion map. I'll click on save. So I took this picture just before I started the video, and now I'm able to dump it into here. And now I can use all those same features that I had before. Why I want an iPad. Maybe if that's your goal. Now see, it doesn't fit in the box. Great, I can draw out the box so it fits in there a little bit better. Again, you can do the same thing. You can use the voice recording. It would, whoops. I get too quick with my finger sometimes. It would really be beneficial for me to have an iPad for writing assignments. It would really be beneficial for me to have an iPad. Trash that one. Again, you can use this picture feature. Maybe it's something for science class. We'll just put use. Doesn't really matter what my picture is. You get the gist of what I'm doing here. You also have the ability, when you hold your finger down, to get a pencil. So the student could actually write it out themselves. So maybe that's for science, and maybe this is a picture for emailing. Done. Then, again, you could just save it back to Dropbox.